good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the Collective Clips, where you already know we get it in. But before we get it in, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding! Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content I'm kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel and it's all because of you. And for that, I can say very, very truthfully, man, I'm very humbled, man, and I'm grateful. Thank you guys so much. Now, trip out. If that ain't a cucaracha flying around, I don't know what is. Or maybe I'm just seeing things. Episode 13, man. Episode 13. Super Norteno was back. And best believe, this one right here is going to get very tricky dance moves. Brisk, it's going to get very tricky. Because what happens when you put a Norteno and a Sureño in the same vicinity? Well, they don't go to high power with Tory Lanez. I'm going to tell you that much. I'm going to tell you what happens. They get off where they're mad at. Or do they? One never knows, does one. But in this case, man, fucking Sheila, Mugre, herself, right? Decided that for no other reason, she was going to invite some of her familia from a city in Northern California that weren't the same color. They were color bangers. They weren't the same color as my cousin, meaning they weren't red, homie. They weren't Norteños. They were with the Norteno business. They were with the Upstate Southside movement business, right? And my Primos said, whooping, right? As soon as they got there. So they were having a barbecue in my Primo's front yard. And let me tell you about the Mexican makeup of a DNA of a house, right? We don't have backyard barbecues. We don't backyard boogie. Save that for the Africanos. We front yard boogie. We get our corrido on in the front yard, right? Carne asada always tastes better in a front yard in a Mexican household than it does rather in the backyard. Hey, you kill goats and fucking cook carnitas in the backyard. Asada and pollo is for the front yard. If I'm lying, I'm dying, right? So that's just the way we get down. So my primo had been calling me off the hook. And I had been ignoring him because we had gotten into an argument over why his fat bitch should just like lose weight. Because I just got tired of going to the house and smelling. It stopped smelling like smells and started smelling like substances. And I ain't gonna lie. One time I went to his house and I was stuck looking out the window for about 3 days. And I think it was the aroma of fucking Sherry Stack of Grit, fucking Sheila, mixed with meth smoke. Whatever it was, I was wide awake for 3 days and was starving by the end of those. I couldn't eat, right? My tia was, what the fuck? Why can't I sleep, mijo? Something's going on here. I'm nodding out. I said, yeah, tia, that's because you're on heroin. No, but mijo, they're fucking my high up because now I'm nodding out, but I'm nodding out like this. Look, right? And I'm like tripping out on her. So I'm not going to lie. I got in my primo. I pulled him to the side. I was like, look, bro, we need to stop this bullshit. You need to get unhigh. Well, how do I do that? What been? Because, hey, I ain't gonna lie, the homies be hooking me up. Yeah, well, hey, Norteños are not supposed to get high. Well, they can, but they're not supposed to tell anyone about it, right? And see, the way it works at this house is the fucking paint is melting off the walls, bro. I'm getting sick. I got black lung. I mean, just burn this fucking house down and come live with me or something. Can I bring Sheila? No. Can I bring my mom? Fuck no, right? So it was not going to happen, man. I knew what wasn't going to happen. I was like, fuck it. We're just going to have to fucking do what we got to deal with. I left because I didn't want to deal with him. So we hadn't been talking for a while, but he was blowing me up. So finally I answered, what happened, man? Hey, what happened? Why don't you answer your phone, puto? I said, hey, bro, I ain't trying to fuck with you guys out there, man. Last time, bro, I was on a come down and shit. What's going on? I went over there to eat and didn't eat for 3 days. He was like, hey, she just bringing familia. She got some badass primos, bro. They're coming from the Bay Area. Hey, I've never met any of her primos and shit, but hey, some of the primos she's bringing are bad. I said, and let me explain. His definition of bad is the word bad. Look up in dictionary bad, and you'll see someone like that. That's his definition of it. So he ain't never seen a bad chick that he said, oh, she's fine. He said, she ain't like Sheila, right? She don't just mamon to the fucking mamon. Don't stop no more. I said, yeah, but at the same time, bro, look at she got a baby. She's doing big things, bro. He's like, nah, no one can fuck with my old lady. I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they can't do it. They can't huelga, right? And I'm like, he goes like, she hits this fucking one move in the bed where she turns around and it's nothing but cachetes this way, bro, and it's fucking huelga. She's just huelga burning it while she's riding it. And I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, I don't know anything about that. I just know this bitch right here is bad, homes, and I'm trying to wiggle over there. So anyways, like, he's like, come through, she's gonna have prima. So I said, you know what? I'm tired of skinny chicks. I can deal with a little torta or two, you know, maybe two. And so my precise fucking idea was, I'm going to take me a good shower. I'm going to get G'd up from the feet up. I'm going to go over there and see what's going on. And my primo had sent me pictures, man. They cleaned up the front yard. That motherfucker mowed it. You ain't never seen a motherfucking super duper active Norteno mowing the lawn. That motherfucker be putting his hands like this with the lawnmower and he's pushing. 1, 2, 3, X4. 1, 2, X4. You know what I mean? So he's getting his stomp on. So it looked pretty good. I mean, I see a few crooked lines, but it ain't no worse than his Mongolian, right? That's over here when it's supposed to be over there. And so anyways, I pull up, trying to act all smooth and shit. And there's a few bad chicks in the area. And I see a couple dudes sitting there, right? And there was something about my ex-Norteno radar that in my fucking antennas went that could just indicate when Southsiders are present, right? And I knew it. Right when I seen it, I knew it, right? And my tia was in the living room with the fucking door wide open, and I could hear her, "Get the fucking cottage cheese and a fucking macaroni salad, bitch!" Right? So I know she's telling Sheila to put shit out there, right? You don't understand the way, right? And I'm like, oh, fuck. It's already off the hook. And I'm just pulling up. So I pull up, man. Hey, Vato stand up. They're like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. Yeah, hey, we're Sheila's Primos. Now, you got to understand, to what degree of Primo, I'll never understand, because these were Mexicanos. These were Chicanos. These Vatos had cut off Ben Davises. And when I say cut off with the strings hanging, the highest white socks I've ever seen, but crispy, icy. I don't know where Southsiders get their socks at, but if any of you guys want to DM me and let me know, because for some reason, Southsider socks are just a little bit wider than Northerners. There's the difference right there. Hey, there's a big difference between the North and South. Yeah, their socks are fucking higher and wider. Where do they get them? Because, hey, I want a white polo with them socks, right? The Southsider Classics, them motherfuckers are high and they're fucking, they're icy, right? They're like John Gotti shirts at trial. So anyways, these dudes are all white socked up and I just know, hey, these are Southsiders, right? Now my Primos over there acting all fucking, so it was so, and he's flamed up. And these Vatos ain't really saying nothing, right? But every time he walks by here, Vatos sucking their teeth. So, of course, I pull my primo to the side, pull him to the side. I'm like, hey, whop it, right? I got to get all active and shit. Hey, secretive. Who are them Vatos, right? He goes, oh, no, those are fucking her prima's old man. I said, what? So you brought me over here with fucking chicks that got... Do we care? Fucking boner right there in front of them. So let's tell one of them, fucking hold your arm up so you can breathe when you're fucking... I said, nah, bro, I'm not fucking Adam. I'm not trying to bukkake a chick or fucking, what is it, cuckold or bukkake? Same shit. Fucking Adam knows he lets her shit on his forehead. I said, nah, I'm not trying to do that, right? Like, come on, bro, you fucking set me up, man. Give me a taco so I can bounce. He's like, no, primo, I think the vatos are sureños and shit, upstaters. Hey, my plan is to shoot one of them tonight. I'm like, nah, bro, shh. Conspiracy to commit whatever you're trying to do, bro. I'm not trying to be involved in that shit, right? Meanwhile, Sheila's over there talking to her primos very closely, right? You know, and I always know when Sheila's trying to mac because she wears the same dingy acid-washed gray shorts. Fucking pan looking like a piece of garlic bread, right? Smelling like it too. Just hanging right there. It looks like those fucking breads that you buy. What are they called? Texas toast? Her pussy looks like a piece of Texas toast, right? Just sitting there. And she always has her fucking wrinkled ass ruffle leg up. You know, the one with the fucking road map on it? And she's always turned to the side so people could get a glimpse at what they think is an ass until she stands up and they realize it looks like a fucking pancake, right? Great pancake. So she's over there and I'm like, are you sure these are her primos? He said, no, they're not. Well, I guess they are, but they're kind of like, they're all family, Holmes. I ain't really tripping. If they trip, I trip. And I'm like, what? Super Norteno ain't tripping off Southsiders? I mean, I am, but fuck it, Holmes. You're trying to fuck in my head, right? So he's over there cooking. Move over, bro, because I'm not trying to have burnt ends, motherfucker. I'm trying to have asada. And everybody knows it's tip it, flip it once, tortilla, toma, guacamole, right? Hey, this vato will fucking cook. Hey, he'll sit there and tell a whole war story in Folsom. We're throwing Southsiders off the bridge. What bridge is in Folsom? The bridge right here, Holmes. I got a gap teeth with a bridge in it, right? Like, so you were throwing them off like that? No, I didn't say that. You said that. Did you say that? Maybe I did say that, right? He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But he's well got at all time. He's ready. My primo's not no punk. He's going to get down this particular evening. So we're kicking it. I don't mind. Like, I'm not active at the time. These dudes are cool. I asked them, hey, where you Vatos from? And they're from the Bay Area. They're from San Jose, right? They're Southsiders from San Jose. From a fucking barrio called Barrio Sur 13, right? Now, I've heard of them. I've done time in the youth authority with them. And I let them know right off the rip. Oh, that's right, homie. Hey, yeah, I don't function and shit, but I used to be a Norteno. They're like, yeah, we ain't tripping, homes. It's all good, right? It's family. Family functions. But of course, my primo is stomping in his steel toes, headed for the murder show, right? He's already got his eye on this one particular dude who was, I guess, getting a little too close to Sheila. Or Sheila was actually grabbing his chorra. Whatever it was, there was a lot of getting close. So my tia yells from the living room. I remember distinctly, fuck face. So I said, she's talking to you. No, she calls you fuck face. No, I call both of you fuck face. Fuck face number 2 that doesn't live here. That'll be me, right? So I go in there and she's like, grab the tortillas. Mijo, I made a whole bunch of tortillas. I don't allow your cousin to cook them on the grill because they fucking taste like propane. What is that shit? Propanes? I don't know. It tastes like fucking gas, you know, and it fucks my high up, right? I'm like, okay. So I grab the tortilla. She goes, Mijo, come here, right? Now, when my tia whispers, that means either I need to borrow money or that's AKA, hey, there's a price in the back. I'm going to suck him off real quick to get his fucking gas money. Something, right? Something that usually works out in my favor or it doesn't. And so I'm like, what's up? She's like, Mijo, who are them guys? And I'm thinking, they're too young for you, right? What the fuck are you doing? Damn, let it rest already. That motherfucker's steaming. That shit looks like the fucking DeLorean from Back to the Future when it leaves fire tracks everywhere it goes. Let that motherfucker relax, Biff Tannen, right? She's like, no, mijo. I seen one of them has a gun, right? Bing! Oh shit, Sureños guns? Yeah, that doesn't mix around our house, right? So I said, hey, primo, come in here, fool. I need you to go. What the weapon? What do you need? I'm out with my gas. Don't fuck it up. Get the fuck over here if I pull you by your earlobe, right? The one the Bulldogs didn't bite off. Get over here. So he comes over. Weapon? I said, hey, fool, them Southsiders have a cuete, right? I got mine on me too. That motherfucker don't work, bro. No, but I could pistol. Bro, in my trunk, I got me a little something. If there's any law enforcement watching, it was make-believe. This is all make-believe, right? But I got my little something in my car. Go get it, right? So my brother, shoot me the keys, right? And don't scratch my shit, bro. So he goes over there. And I have an old school whip. You still have to fucking key the trunk. You can't just pop it, right? Bensahums. I didn't have a lot of money either. So he goes over there. He grabs the thing, puts it in the fucking, or whatever it is, right? He puts it right here on his hip. And now he has 2 of them. One that doesn't work and one that does. I just hope he's smart enough this one time to pull the one that does if we have to, right? So now I'm out there and I got an attitude because I don't trust these guys anymore. We were just kicking back, taking shots, drinking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. One of their old ladies was looking at the way my fucking balls hung around my shit because they kind of, I don't know, I don't want to be descriptive, but they do hang, they hang low, right? Far hung low like an Asian fucking restaurant. So I'm fucking chilling and I'm just talking, you know, I'm having a good time, but I'm keeping my eye on this guy who's supposed to have the cuete. My tia's watching him like this at the door, looking like the lady from the Repo show. She's ready. One thing about my tia, she's quick to get off. She will not hesitate. She don't care about guns, knives, machetes, pliers, barbed wire, none of that. This bitch is mankind from ECW. She's going to jump in and get off on her Mick Foley shit, right? So she's watching him the whole time. And I could see this dude feeling uncomfortable and he's trying to shift to eat a taco and move his cuete to the side. And I just come straight out. I'm like, hey, bro, why you bring a gun to a family function? And it gets quiet. And all I hear is, whopping? My primo, right? Now, my primo got his hand on a cuete, right? So I'm hoping if shit gets popping off, it gets popping off. And the vato was like, hey, bro, I didn't know where I was going to show up to. Understandable, right? I said, yeah, it's good, bro. It's good, right? So everything goes good, man. We're not really tripping. It's like a standoff. The Hatfields and McCoys. Southsiders are eating the carne asada that's overdone. And we're eating the good shit, right? We're gangbanging for real, right? I'm non-active, but at this point, you know, I had to get a little activated. This is episode 13. So it is what it is, right? Now, trip out. One of the guys is whispering to the other guys. There's 3 of them. There's one who's really non-affiliated. You could tell. He looks like fucking Ricky Martin when he was with Menudo, right? So he's kind of just over there, you know, probably fucking trying to fucking jack the other dude off. I don't know what he's doing. But the 2, they're super Southside. You could tell they're bald. Sasuke, one of them got a hairnet on his bald head. I mean, they're just that way, right? Got a little Rocha, right? He's just chilling, doing his thing. They leave. Everyone leaves, right? Sheila's like, see, I told you my family's cool people. Shut the fuck up, my tia says. You brought fucking Southsiders. Don't say that word. Don't say that word. My primo, calm down, bro. It ain't that fucking serious, right? So I said, look, this is how it's going to go, right? They left. Are they gone? Thank God, right? Look, I'm going to spend the night here tonight. No, Sheila, I'm not going to fucking show you my charter. I'm going to spend the night tonight here. And then maybe, hopefully, these fools don't double back. I can't leave you alone, Prims. Now I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, maybe I should take them with me because this baboso, man, while he's cooking and dropped one of the guns, right? So I get my shit, my alleged shit, back from him, put it in the trunk. I'm good. I'm like, look, I'm going to stay right here, bro. We'll jam a little bit later on. I'll stay with you for a little while, see if these fools pop back up. Like a baboso, I put my shit in the trunk. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o, right? Sure enough, man. Car pulls up. She does like, oh, my ride's here. My prima's like, what the bitch? What do you mean your ride's here? Well, I'm going to go with my primas and we're going to go out. You didn't even shower. Do I ever? Right? I'm like, oh, shit, right? So let me get at you in the room. Come here. He grabs her by her shit. They go in the room. They're arguing, right? And I could hear music getting louder. In the north side, this is how we ride. Red rag till we die, right? It's getting loud. I'm like, oh, shit. Now I know it's serious, right? He's really functioning. And he's in there, and I can hear him getting their machina on. Now, meanwhile, the Southsider guy comes down. They're smoking a frau. So I got there. I smoke a frau with them. What's up, bro? They're like, yeah, what's up? But now they're not looking happy now. And they're not looking impressed. And I'm not even going to lie. I know that my shit is in the trunk and their car's parked behind me, so there's no way to play, right? And my primo's inside arguing with this old lady, like fucking there ain't Southsiders out there about to fucking kill me, right? Finally, my primo comes out, he's like, take that bitch, Holmes. You know, bring her back when she gets her stampillas. So she fucking goes, they pill out. I'm like, see, it ain't nothing, they ain't gonna do nothing, bro. It's all good. He's like, primo, let me go with you. So we jam. We go to my house, hey, go home, we take a shower over there, bam, I'm telling you, hey, let's go out. We go out and chill with some homegirls. Fresno, bulldog business, right? I went over there, shout out to the perra chatas, because I was in that motherfucker wiggling. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Hey, bulldog chicks hit different. If you've never tasted a bulldog chick, I'm just gonna say, it doesn't taste like puppy chow. Let's just say that. It's got a slight aroma, yet it's still decent. So anyways, we're over there chilling with bulldog chicks and bulldog homies. Well, they were Norteno / bulldog homies back then. Everything's good, right? So we're kicking back. Hey, this is when my primo's already earlobe ripped off by the bulldogs. So he knows what time it is with the bulldogs, but he ain't tripping off these guys. These guys are like real family, right? Friends, but real family. So we're over there fucking doing our thing. Trip out. My tia's blowing us up. He's like, hey, my mom's calling. I was like, man, fuck that shit. She probably wants us to bring her something to eat, or can we fucking stop by that one fucking tienda to get the salsa she likes? She's, you know, what if she... So finally I call her back. What's up, tia? Get over here now, and fucking putos came back. It looks like fucking Los Angeles in the front of my yard, right? We're on our way. Hey, the fucking... So a couple bulldog homies are like, let's go, right? We wiggle. Hey, what do you get when you get two bulldogs who they think they're bulldogs that are not really bulldog, but I guess they are, and an ex-northerner and a northerner together? Huh. You know, a yarda, right? 50-50 yard. So we come dipping. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. There's like 5, 6 sureños in the front yard, upstaters. We pull up. Them motherfuckers are like, what's up, Bessie? What's up? You guys disrespect our little homies? And I'm like, whopping, right? You know what I mean? Whopping. My primo hands were on engaged status. Never left his chest bone. That motherfucker got out the car. I don't even know how he opens the car with his hands like that, but he does. Fool got out the car like, what's up, man? You know, this is my fucking pal, hey, what the fuck, man? Mom! My tia's already out there with the shotgun. Real talk. I told these putos that if they want to see the fucking Alamo, let it be the Alamo, bitch. This doesn't have to be Texas. This is Northern California till I die. I don't give a fuck. What did you say, mijo? Huelga! Activate, right? I'm like, oh shit. These fools are in a crossfire. They didn't bring guns to a gunfight. We did, right? The two bulldogs still haven't got off the car. They're looking at each other like, arr, 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 right? They're barking back and forth. Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, big old fucking Southsider comes and swings at me, woo, right? With the gun in my hand. I'm looking at the gun like, you didn't shoot, right? It didn't go off. I throw at motherfucker, we just start fighting. Boom, 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 boom. My cousin, he's over there dealing with fools, right? The two dogs jump off. They're getting their attack on, right? My tia's there like, bitch, try to come in my house, right? The little paisa is hiding behind my tia. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Right? And Sheila is in the house. I guess she just came to change her shirt and brought all these dudes with her. Now, there's not another female in sight. And to this day, I've always wanted to ask her. So I'll ask you now, Sheila, because you've been watching this shit. Bitch, what were you doing with 6 dudes? You know? I mean, I know what you were doing with 6 dudes, but I'd like to hear the story. I bet you it was an adventure. So anyways, everyone's fucking doing that. We get it on. Hatfield McCoy style, man. It was a heads up to your fed up. Now, that's hard. It was a good one, man. And I told my tia, so these guys end up fucking pilling out, leaving. My primo's running down the street. Pop, 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 pop. Bulldogs are getting theirs. Hey, one of the bulldogs is trying to wrestle the gun away from my tia. My tia, I'll fucking kill a fucking dog, right? I'm like, oh, shit. So after they leave, man, we go in the house and I tell my tia, hey, I'm going to drop you off at our other tia's house. You and your boyfriend, or fucking you guys can jump in his car, whatever, follow us. But I don't want no one here tonight because this, you know, these guys are going to come back. I know how they play. They're dirty, right? And so she's like, okay, mijo, okay. I never see my tia kind of shook, but she understands the game, you know? Don't get it twisted. Just because she's mean and she beats people up, she still knows, you know who to fuck with and who not to. And you don't fuck with these dudes. These dudes will come back and they don't care. There's no rules in the game, right? So bam, they follow us. She goes to my tia's house. My other tia's like, what are you doing at my house, bitch? I don't even like you. Bam. They're arguing. They're probably going to slam later on together and they'll be high and the Paisa will eat both of them out. So they're over there that way, right? Me, myself, we go to my pad, right? And then the other homies, they're going to bounce to Fresno. They jump in their whip. They jam because they had followed us, right? And so I tell my primo, and meanwhile, Sheila left with these guys. Sheila calls them back, or she stood at the house. They came back, I guess, and picked her up, which I knew they were going to come back, right? Thick, too. And my primo's arguing with Sheila on the phone. Hey, how are you going to leave me for Southsiders? And she was like, I don't know, but they they're arguing over whatever they're arguing over. And I tell my primo, hey, bro, you guys might have to move now. You guys are alert. You're spotted now. All because your fucking old lady has to have some upstate or fucking cousins, right? And my primo's like, what, Holmes? Hey, our flag is planted, home. We're established right there on that yarda. We ain't going nowhere, Holmes. I don't give a fuck, right? Okay. Well, after about 3 days of staying with me, I tell my cousin, okay, I don't give a fuck if they kill you now. It's time for you to go home. Bro, you ate all the honeycombs. The milk was spoiled. You still fucked it up. It didn't taste bad to me because I'm active. That shit doesn't affect us. It might affect Dios, but spoiled milk don't fuck with us. We're too hard. Whatever, right? So he's chilling, kicking it. My chick is like, take this fucking lop home. My ass has been looked at, so I got a hole in my ass from this dude staring through it, right? So I drop him off at his house. To this day, I'm going to get pictures. My tia's house has so many fucking bullet holes in it. Mind you, there's only a couple neighbors down the street, and when they hear shooting, people shoot out there. It's like hunting type shit. They hunt pheasant and shit. No one cares. These motherfuckers lit my aunt's whole house up. She was so pissed. They still haven't fixed the windows. It's been 15 years. They still haven't fixed the fucking windows. I'm not even gonna lie. Some paisa, hey, and look it. Some paisa came in and put a piece of plywood. You would think, with all the fucking different fucking chorras that my fucking tia's been involved in with paisas, that they'd have built her a fucking mansion by now. You know a paisa, he could build a house in 2 days. Charlie, that fucking house still has a bullet hole, bro. Look, their address, I'll just say, I won't tell you their address, but it has a 4 in it, and the 4's gone. Them motherfuckers even peeled the 4 off. Right? Hey, Sheila, I got at her. What happened, man? How you gonna let your family do this? It wasn't my family. It was my fucking prima's boyfriends. Like she said, hey, so after several little violent episodes between my cousin and Sheila, they finally put it to the past. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, it was about 4 months later, right? After that incident happened, I remember my tia was shook. Everybody was kind of like, damn, them fools would have got us. Thank God I left, right? They count my primo, them same dudes. And I guess they were lurking, man. I guess they were waiting and they caught him. He was walking. There's one store, man, far. It's like a feed store and it's like a convenience store. And my primo always go over there to get his frajos and shit. And he was walking, man, and these fools pulled up on him. They put my cousin in the hospital for a few months, man. They almost killed him, right? It's never been the same. And that's going to lead me, I say that to say this, that's going to lead me into tomorrow's episode because the get backs were hella real, right? And this is where my cousin caught a long, extensive prison term behind this shit. We're going to get to that. It might not be as funny, but it's worth the money. You already know what it is. So with that being said, yeah, they got at us, man. That's what happens when fucking, Upstaters and Nortenos, they don't mix, man. And it's unfortunate the way it is. But it's so serious that even my tia, who's super solid and who don't give a fuck about no one, she even knew what time it was, man. But they're back. They're back doing their thing, man. And they even had no issues. And after a couple of fucking times in prison, my cousin knows what it is. So with that being said, I hope that you move with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming. And remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the struggle, the strive, the strive, the struggle. Now, I understand some of you are probably saying, why the fuck is your primo with Sheila? Well, that's the same damn questions I've always asked. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in, and that's the betterment of all people. And for those that said, hey, Gun, you shouldn't do an episode 13. That's disrespect to your primo. He made me wait to tell this one on episode 13 because he thought it'd make him look better. I made him look all right. His old lady was still fucking twisting fucking Southsider chorra, so that's what it is. Bang, bang.